It was good, people. If you have a problem with truthfulness, turn this video off right now. Okay, this ain't for you. Okay. This is about the problems black people face when we attempt to use language in a natural way to people who are not either used to us doing so or flat out wish that we would not do so. But the danger of not using language true to your own true expression is that you end up speaking against yourself, against your culture, against your people, against your own blood, that true frequency vibration. So when I was attempting to learn Vietnamese, I did like everybody else did. I went and got the language courses. I went and got the pads and pens. I went and got the textbooks. You know, I went to some of the classes at the Buddhist temple. But what I noticed was the language that I was being taught to use with Vietnamese people was not harmonious with my own soul. So I had to correct that situation. And this conversation that I'm about to share with y'all is indicative of why it's imperative to be true to your core, down to your bones. Because people use what they think about you, or they use how they want to define you as if it were the reality of you. And what you must understand is that true language only expresses reality. You let them deal with how they feel about truth, but you are to express truth at all times. Otherwise, you shut the hell up and receive truth. Because if you cross your heart, you will die. That's why that phrase was injected into the lexicon. But that phrase is not reflective of my culture, my people, my heritage. And if you can't receive this, if you can't receive the truth of my people, stay the hell out of my face. Now let's get cracking. So he texted me out the blue, and it started off good. You know, hi. How are you, bro? Okay, that bro. Okay. People who are non-black say bro to black people, which indicates to me rhythmically that he knows that something different about me. You know, I'm black. You know, if I were not black, he wouldn't say bro. That ain't how he would have began. Let's continue. So then I hit him back with this.
Mình rất là khỏe.
That means I'm good. I'm real good. Second message.
Còn bạn thì sao?
And you, how are you doing? Your Vietnamese is so good. And I write the same way that, you know, I can't explain this shit. But this is not technical Vietnamese that I use to respond back. So it means the Vietnamese language is not hard. Ha ha. But I can't understand the first voice. Oh, great. That's great. Where do you live now, bro? I said, Texas. What do you do? I know Texas. And I said, I go to work, I make money, I come home, and I create my natural life. And he goes, you studied Vietnamese in how much time? I said, I taught myself in 3 years. Yes, how many years? He's confused over the format of my writing. I said, 3 years. So he goes, in just 3 years, you able to listen, speak, read, and write. So awesome. You must be born a genius or something. I really admire you. I'm like, I'm not no genius. I'm just a person that truth is I'm just a person that knows the truth about nature, and that it is counter to politics and university. So, have you ever been to Vietnam? I said, I've never been outside the United States. Have you ever been outside the United States? I said, I've never been outside the United States. He'll know. I said, have you ever been to Vietnam? I said, Vietnam is outside the United States, right? Ha ha ha. I've never been to Vietnam. And then again, more conflicts with how I wrote it. And I said, all right, yeah. I said, I see. I said, I study, and I said, I learn, not study. I said, I learn by meaning, not by alphabet. And that way, I really don't even study. He goes, he says, I still barely understand your meaning clearly. But I can understand that part. That's cool. I said, I'm a person that's hard to understand for people who think like the school taught them. And it's the same way with English. I do everything by my own natural rhythm. Oh, I see. I don't speak Vietnamese language. I am sharing natural rhythm by the form of the Vietnamese language. Okay, I am sharing natural rhythm by the form of the Vietnamese language. So I will share my meaning by my own rhythm. I don't worry about the book language at all. Well, I've been studying Vietnamese for 2 years, but not that often. And that's why it's real bad. Can you help me? I said, the alphabet is like a cup, but the rhythm of my soul is the water. I don't speak English. I don't speak Vietnamese. And if you can receive meaning, then the language will become easy. The language will become natural. And if you worry about grammar and pronunciation, then you're studying like the white American. The white American doesn't understand natural language, and that's why they teach people to speak English like them. I said the white American don't connect to the natural rhythm. And truth is equal to nature's rhythm. Black people have a language different from the white American, and it's way different. I know that. I said I will give you a black film, I will give you a film that features the black people's language. And I found this old movie on YouTube. I said, the white American doesn't understand the black American language because we speak from the rhythm of our souls. English language is just a vessel, a cup. But our true language is the rhythm of our souls. And to speak English like the white American is the same as speaking against our culture and the rhythm of our souls. It's very hard for us to deal with that. Ha ha ha. really, I don't understand at all what they saying in that film. But I really want to study English. The village I come from is very poor. Right. Culture is the most important thing. But if you can help me by speaking English to me every day, that would be fine. I say, but the white American understands us is not important. I used to listen to them in order to understand them. Now, I can use white Americans' English. But white Americans, they tend to hate how we express our truth. So we cannot share our culture with them at all. I know that. Vietnamese culture is very natural. It's very close to black people's culture. Please use English when talking to me. Thank you. Help me improve the conditions of the vote. See, vote. Yep. Please help me improve my way of speaking. My vocabulary. That's what it is. Through voting. Yeah. Please help me improve my vocabulary. I said, English is not the language of my culture. I came to be able to speak Vietnamese by having Vietnamese people share their truth with me. If Vietnamese people want to use English, that's fine. If they want to use Vietnamese, that's also fine. Vietnamese people used to use English with me when they felt that I could not receive their meaning well. You speak a lot. You talk a lot. But you talk a lot about things that are not important. Let's see that again. He goes, you speak a lot about things that are not important. What? My culture not important? Hey man, if my soul ain't important to you, get the hell out of my face. That's my attitude about it. But I know the damage that causes. But let's continue. I said now Vietnamese people they don't like to use English with me because they feel that I will receive and understand what they share with me. But I think you hate the white American, right? Now, black people, we're going to get this a lot when we're honest about everything about ourselves. That phrase is going to come out. White people going to say it to you, and everybody white people influence are going to say it to you. How you deal with it within yourself is everything. But here's how I dealt with it, right? Because I know that the world knows what white Americans have done to us historically. I know that the world knows that we've been conditioned to be quiet about the pain and the suffering that we've gone through because of that. And I know that they use that pain as a way to quiet us from expressing our truth. And I'm going to say in no self-blocking at all. Fuck that shit. Let's continue. I said, I don't need to hate anybody in order to know the truth of them. I know that living like them is not good for my people's health. And truth is never hate. Do you understand? He didn't expect that. He said, stop talking, man. Okay, I see. I only want you to help me in the task of learning the English language. I said, don't ask me if you cannot receive the truth. I don't care about the difference between black Americans and white Americans. I said, then make friends with a white American and study English. I only want to learn your language. I said, I don't study nature, but I can share Vietnamese language if you want to. I said, I don't speak English. I only speak black people's language. Man, you ran off on a tangent. All right. Say, I don't care about it. That's no problem. He goes, teach me black language. I said, Vietnamese people didn't teach me the Vietnamese language. Receiving the truth without a problem. See, receiving truth without problems is the only teacher. You don't like the truth. And that's why you told me, stop talking, man. And doing that won't result in being able to share truth naturally. I only want to study language. I don't, he said, I don't, let's see here. He said, I only want to study language. I don't care about anything else because language will help my life. I said, I've never been to college. And I need people to help me. I said, I am not a school person. I understand that. But I'm also like you. I don't go to college. But I really want to study language. It don't matter what kind of language it is. I said, I am not able to share with people who can't receive the truth of my culture. You need to go find a white American to make friends with, to help you like you want. I'm going to stop talking right now. Peace. You understood me wrong. And you really can't help, you really won't help me. Okay, I see. Bye. I'm sorry for having bothered you. All that emotional nonsense. Okay, let me tell you the secret of always being calm, no matter what people hurl at you. Just being in your own truth. Just understanding where you coming from. Get into the habit, black people, of only flowing from where you coming from. And everything in harmony with that is going to come to you. Everything that's not cool with that is going to leave you, and you ain't got to do no work to see somebody talking to you is fake or real. In fact, it's actually funny and entertaining to see people who begin pretending to be real and finding out that they're fake by you staying true to your own soul's vibration. If they don't understand what you're saying, they can feel what you're saying. If they can't feel what you're saying, they need to get out of your flow. And I hope this has helped everybody. Because when I'm dealing with people of any culture, I only want you to speak the truth of your own heart. If you're lying to me, stay the fuck out of my face, or I'm going to blow you out of my face. Because I don't get angry. I acknowledge the truth people share with me. So I don't have emotions. I have passion. And I need the world to embrace that concept. Until next time, peoples.